Now, I know some of you think you have no desire to be in shape, but the truth is that everybody wants to be in shape. You want to know how I know everybody wants to be in shape? Is because whenever you're around somebody that is in shape, you either have an adverse reaction and want to get away from them, or you are doing anything and everything in your power to be around that person to get that energy that they're giving off so that you can incorporate that into your life. Hi, this is Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, using mindset, encouragement, accountability, and nutrition to help you be the best you. Now, today what I want to talk about is the mindset of people who wish to think that they've got better things to do than to get in shape, right? A lot of times people want to think that getting in shape is just something that certain types of people do. And whoever those certain types of people are, they're insane and they're crazy and they need to be destroyed, right? Something that my wife likes to say, right? But in all truth, a lot of people have these negative connotations to people who are in shape. Now, to be fair, those negative connotations to people that are in shape is because they are, in some point in their lives, they have experienced trauma to somebody that did not look like them. Now, does that sound like something familiar to y'all? Does that not sound like racism, sexism, any other ism that you could possibly think of, that you automatically formulate beliefs about a particular group of people simply because that a person that happened to have these particular features did something harmful either emotionally, mentally, or physically to you, right? So let's give you an example. So if you're the nerd that got beat up by the football player or the basketball player or the baseball player, if you're one of those people and then now all of a sudden you're having adverse reaction to actually going to the gym now, or if you're the volleyball player or you're the soccer player that got bullied by the other soccer players and volleyball players, or the cheerleaders for that matter, you're now perpetuating a stereotype, right? But the truth is that not only you're perpetuating a stereotype, but you're also putting yourself in that negative position to where you are going to fall short of your life goals in general. Now, I know some of you think you have no desire to be in shape, but the truth is that everybody wants to be in shape. You want to know how I know everybody wants to be in shape? Is because whenever you're around somebody that is in shape, you either have an adverse reaction and want to get away from them, or you are doing anything and everything in your power to be around that person to get that energy that they're giving off so that you can incorporate that into your life. Now, the truth is that I've been reading lately, I've been reading some serious books here and there, but one of the books that I'm reading is called The Miracle Morning, and the question that was asked in that book that triggered this thought pattern in my head for me to do this video today was, the author did not like running, and his mentor asked him, which one hurts more? Which one do you hate more? Running or the way your life is going at this current point in time? So I'm going to transpose that and ask you that question is, which one do you hate more? The way your life is going physically, or the way the challenges of being in the gym is going to do for you? Yes, it is going to be arduous at first. It is always going to be taxing. It is going to be trying. It might be one of the hardest things you ever do in your life. However, I promise and I guarantee you that if you rather feel the pain of the gym than feel the pain of life from not being in shape, I guarantee you will persevere, push through, and get to the other side, as opposed to giving up and quitting and being on the back burner and allowing life to happen to you. Because I promise you, there's nothing good on the other side of that fence. Because all that happens is that life happens to you. And what I mean by that is that you might, instead of you happening to life, life happens to you. You will end up with some various disease and you don't even know how you got it. You don't even know where it came from. You have no inkling on what to change in order to improve your chances of survival, simply because you have just been going through life. in a malaise. You've just been flying by the seat of your pants, doing whatever rather than doing what is necessary for you to enjoy life as it was meant to be enjoyed. Does that mean when you're in shape that you have to go run ultra marathons, get into a bodybuilding competition, dunk on Shaquille O'Neal, or cross over LeBron James? No, that's not what you have to do with your life when you get in shape. What it means is that now you have a profound new lease on life. LOL, right? So you have a new lease on life, and you now have a new lease on life to actually have the joy of failure in your life. Because every time you fail in this gym, it is one step closer to success that you have reached. Every day, every single time. If you cannot adapt to dealing with failure on a positive level, you will not make it, not only in this gym, but in life as well. In one of my reels, I turn around and I mentioned about how we don't transpose our work from our jobs to the work in the gym. We all think that, we all suck at this particular skill. We can't bench press, we can't do a push-up, we can't do a sit-up. Well, one day you couldn't type past your face. You could only type 30 words a minute, right? Now you're typing, 80, 90 words a minute because you became proficient. Why? Because you worked at it. Why? Because you had to. And in your head, when it comes to this fitness stuff, you don't have to. And what I'm trying to tell you is you have to. Or else you're a liability to your family, your friends, and everyone else around you. Now, am I talking about people being exposed to certain substances and things of that nature that might cause you an untimely demise? Absolutely not. I'm not speaking on those types of people. What I'm talking about is the people who have these 9-to-5 jobs, who are busy all day, who sit at desks all day, and all they want to do is stuff their face in order to anesthetize themselves with whatever issues they've got going on in their work life. Well, the time has come for you to realize that you are not doing anybody any favors by doing what it is that you're doing. Some of you nowadays, men are talking about being fit, feminine, and friendly. The first one they say is fit. Do you want to know why? It is not because you have to look like this woman or that woman, or this model or that model, or this guy or that guy. The problem is that there's a lack of discipline. Number one, there's a lack of try. No guy, and as a man myself, no guy wants to be with a woman that does not appreciate their husband or their spouse's attraction to them and the effort it takes to achieve that. Now, ladies, I want to make sure you understand this. It is not necessarily about the end result. Y'all are all never going to look the same. None of you are going to look the same. Some of you are going to have these tiny little rubber band waists with huge hips and huge thighs. Some of you are just going to have huge thighs and huge booties and large arms and large breasts, or some of you are going to have large arms with no breasts. Some of you are going to have these various different body types. Like I've always said, you have 27 different body types. And because there's 27 different body types, you're not going to look the same as somebody else. You're going to look like one of 27 different women out here. So, as long as you know that, and as long as you're making the effort, a sincere effort, not some haphazard effort to get them to shut up, but a real effort to be in shape, I promise you, your spouse will appreciate that effort tenfold. All right? Most important is the message overall that I've always wanted to get y'all to understand is that you are not to blame for being in the position you're in. You have been lied to your entire lives about how food works. You've been lied to your entire lives about how fitness works. You've been lied to in your entire life about what the human body is supposed to look like. And as a result of that, you have created this narrative in your heads about what it is that you're not gonna do, as opposed to what it is that you should do. And as a result, you will now find yourself 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds overweight. And yes, I'm talking to specifically the people who are clinically obese. I'm talking to the people that are clinically overweight. They should not, they have no business being in the physical condition that they're in. I'm talking to y'all. What I want you guys to understand is that at the end of the day, you are responsible for what comes next. It's not your fault, but you are responsible. And I want you to take this information that I'm giving you all throughout my YouTube channel to help you be the best you. If you like what you heard, if you didn't like what you hear, feel free to comment below. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day, be the best you, and I am Stoutt.